2023 was just the warm-up. For 2024, I'm making some bold crypto moves, okay? Here's what I'm doing differently and why you should pay attention. Regardless of what you choose to invest in, periodically reassessing and rebalancing your portfolio is a must. And at the moment, I'm reshuffling my crypto deck for 2024. Past predictions have not only hit the mark, but also significantly boosted my returns by up to 900%. Okay, so today I want to talk about the triggers behind my portfolio reassessment and spotlight the cryptos I'm betting on next. Ready to see which coins could shape your future earnings? Let's dive in. Before we go any further though, I need to make two remarks. First, this is not financial advice, okay? These are just my thoughts as an investor. You need to make your own decisions. And second, it's easy to kick yourself for missing out on past opportunities. Maybe you didn't jump in on the Bitcoin train 4 or 10 years ago, okay? But hey, now's your chance to get in the game and make things right. And if you're already holding some Bitcoin, stick around till the end of this video. All right. Remember the guy who famously traded 10,000 Bitcoin for a couple of pizzas? Well, yeah, you didn't want to end up like him, okay? As Michael Saylor wisely says, the halls of eternity echo with the cries of those who sold their Bitcoin. So let's make sure you're not one of them, all right? But it's not just about jumping in blindly. You need a plan. You need to know why you're holding on and have the patience to see it through. And in this video, I'll be sharing my crypto predictions for 2024 and dishing out some valuable insights on the changes I'm making to my own portfolio. Side note, if you want to dig deeper in crypto, be sure to grab the course I made for free for you for a limited time, link down below. First up, let's talk history. We've seen this movie before, okay? The market goes through cycles of booms and busts, right? Well, based on those historical patterns, and there are patterns, we're gearing up for another bull run, which typically lasts about 18 months, a year and a half. It's like clockwork. We observe periods of wild growth followed by some necessary corrections. And one critical moment that alters the entire trajectory is called the halving event. And it happened this past April. This isn't just any event, it's a game changer. The Bitcoin halving is one way used to control the economics of the Bitcoin system. Usually every 4 years, the reward for mining Bitcoin gets cut in half. And that means the supply of Bitcoin entering the market gets cut in half. There's instant scarcity. And historically, this event has been a precursor to the bull market about 6 months ahead. This is basic economics. Less supply, more demand. Clearly, with higher demand, the prices of the coins start soaring high. But wait, there's more. With the recent Bitcoin ETFs, prices of Bitcoin are going to soar. ETFs are opening the floodgates for institutional money to pour into the crypto market. It's like giving Wall Street a golden ticket to the crypto roller coaster. With ETFs, institutional investors get a regulated, familiar way to dip their toe, big toe or pinky toe, into the Bitcoin pool. And with less Bitcoin entering the market, thanks to the halving event, we might see fewer market shenanigans and a lot more stability, not as much up and down. So what does all this mean? First off, we've got the tightening supply of Bitcoin. When less new Bitcoin are entering the system, it's like squeezing a balloon. The supply gets tighter, and if demand stays the same or goes up, then we've got higher value. Historically, miners have played a big role in tightening the supply by holding on to their Bitcoin rewards, okay? But here's the interesting part. It's easier to hoard when you're getting 25 Bitcoin per block compared to just 6 or 3. Now, with ETFs popping up left and right, Bitcoin is starting to cozy up nice to the traditional financial system. And it's not just in the US. The UK and even Hong Kong is giving Bitcoin the nod, okay? And I personally wouldn't be surprised if in this next cycle, other countries start adding Bitcoin to their reserves. So what's the bottom line here? Miners are still gonna play a big role, but their grip on pricing might be loosening. And get ready for the green revolution. Mining is shifting towards renewable energy sources, and it's only gonna pick up steam in the years to come. Possible price predictions for Bitcoin. Possible. First off, let me make one thing crystal clear. Nobody's got a crystal ball when it comes to Bitcoin and crypto. okay? We're sailing into unknown waters. But if we're playing the probabilities, there's a chance Bitcoin might dial down the crazy roller coaster ride it's been on. Why? Well, now we've got the big dogs, major financial institutions holding a chunk of Bitcoin. And you know what they like? Markets like stability, okay? And they're not in the business of tanking markets. Not always, at least. They want to keep things smooth sailing, especially when they have folks' retirement funds riding on Bitcoin. So here's my prediction. On the high end, Bitcoin skyrockets to a jaw-dropping new high of 300K. But hold your horses, okay? That's the high end. Because what goes up must come down, but this time, the crash may not be as brutal, okay? We're talking maybe dipping to a low of around 120K, give or take. Why the softer landing, okay? This could be as a result of different geopolitical drama, the US dollar losing its grip, inflation creeping in, and maybe even a stumble in the US economy. When the world gets shaky, folks start looking for safety. And guess who's waiting with open arms? You got it, Bitcoin. Okay? With major players in the game and global dynamics at play, we could be in for some twists and turns that nobody saw coming. And don't get me wrong, there may be some unseen wild rides, all right? But overall, I believe the stage is set for less volatility than we've seen in the past. Vulnerabilities and opportunities in the DeFi market. Now, DeFi, or decentralized finance, is like the wild west of finance. Sure, yeah, there's some solid projects out there, but where there's speculation, there's going to be troublemakers looking to make a quick buck from you, okay? Not your cousin, you. And trust me, they're not playing nice, okay? We're talking about a-holes and scams and Ponzi schemes galore. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Governments are not exactly thrilled about the whole DeFi thing. There's already major disinformation campaigns making folks believe that DeFi is only for the shady characters, criminals, drug dealers, you name it. Sound familiar? It's the same freaking thing they did for Bitcoin, okay? Yep. Same playbook, but this time the stakes are higher and people are hungrier for those quick riches, and there's a lot of people losing real money in the pursuit of that elusive jackpot. But not all hope is lost. Places like the United Arab Emirates, where the DeFi dream is alive and well, are safe havens for DeFi. And mark my words, countries looking to break free from the shackles of debt or gain a leg up in the current economic race, they will be hopping on the DeFi train faster than you can say, crypto revolution! Think Africa, South America, Asia, you name it, but not everyone's jumping on board. Strong-arm countries like Russia, China, North Korea, they're slamming the door shut on DeFi faster than you can say, regulation. Why? Because they're not about to loosen their grip on power anytime soon. And then the US isn't exactly thrilled about something they can't control. And I don't blame them, I get it, but look, they've got the US dollar to pull strings around the globe. But DeFi? It's a whole different ballgame. Factors affecting the Bitcoin and crypto surge. So I stumbled upon an intriguing article on Forbes about how solar power is fueling the cryptocurrency boom. And guess what? It's not just a fascinating read. It's also shedding some positive light on Bitcoin. Check it out, and you might see Bitcoin in a whole new glow. Also, Bitcoin breaking away from the crypto pack and soaring to new heights all on its own. Why? Because everyone's jumping on the Bitcoin bandwagon. I'm talking major nations, big corporations, you name it, and mark my words, what's happening within the next 18 months with the US dollar losing its shine and Bitcoin's track record looking shinier by the day, it's going to keep riding high for a long time. In my portfolio, I'm going all in on Bitcoin this time. Like, not technically all in, but heavy, like 95% in. Sure, the returns might not be as flashy as other coins, but Bitcoin's reached a tipping point for me. The US government gave it the nod of approval. I'm betting big on Bitcoin hitting that $1 million mark sooner than later. And hey, if you want more insights, I've got just the thing for you. My crypto course, packed with all the knowledge you need to navigate the crypto jungle like a pro. And guess what? I'm giving away 1,000 courses for free. So what are you waiting for? The link in bio, get yours today. right now. Will my predictions be right or not? Well, time will tell. Be sure to share this video with your friends and subscribe to the channel for more tips and insights in the crypto space as it unfolds. Until then, watch this video or that video or wherever it gets put. And until next time, you live your life to the fullest. Peace.